it'll be a game time decision. Going into practice, we were going to talk to him after, but we're thinking he's going to play. Well, he's a really good defender, physical, ability to play against high-end talent, as well as move pucks, his skating, his ability to close gaps in the neutral zone. He's done a really nice job, especially early on this year, prior to the injury, how physical he's been on other teams' good players. Yeah, I mean, that line was really good. That doesn't mean that that's the only guy that can come out. We'll look at everything. But ultimately, we have to do what's right to try and win the game. And if we think that's Gambrell, that's what we're going to do.
No secrets from the Devils?
No. 11 straight. The way they're working, forechecking, their backhands jumping in the play. They're kicking on all cylinders, clearly. They're healthy. There's, and give their coaches, a shout. They've done a heck of a job. They're really organized. I think they're leading in almost every category. And the one that probably people don't talk about enough is they're leading in the defensive side of everything.
Zoom comes back and pairings it look like with Brandstrom. I mean, you're trying to get obviously a balance, and maybe guys that can move the puck, guys play physical on your pairings. Is that ideal?
Well, they've played together before. And we're not sure how long Shabby's going to be out. I think the pairing of Sanderson and Hamannek has been really good, so why would we break that up? And Zuby's been out 8 games. I mean, it's not easy to just jump back in there. It's going to take a little bit of adjustment period.
On Sanderson, he almost surpassed your expectations at this point?
Defensively, for sure. I think everyone coming in talked about his skating and how he could create and all these things. I think his attention to detail away from the puck is something that is maybe wasn't talked about as much. His ability to kill penalties, his ability to play against the other team's top players. He's only going to get better.
Has it been, especially with Shabby out right now, is it kind of a reassurance to have someone that young but who plays with probably a maturity well beyond his years?
Yeah, for sure. And I often say he's not new to this. His dad played over 1,000 games in the National Hockey League, so he's not in awe of the league in his first year. I think you say the same, for the Kachucks and those kind of guys. There's not that huge feeling out period. There is maybe during the game, some situational stuff, but I don't think he looks at the NHL like something he's never seen. He's lived it his whole life.
If there's one area that you'd like that you see maybe he needs to work on, is there anything specific that kind of stands out for you at this stage?
Well, I'd like him to continue to get more pucks to the net, more shots. And that will get him assists. That'll get more tips. And he works on it every day, and he'll get better.
Coach, is there an update on Thomas? Is he on pace for coming back sooner rather than later?
Yeah, I think so. Now, everything's tricky always with concussions, but he'll skate again tomorrow, and we'll see where he is with that. But we won't put him in a situation if there's anything there. So, but certainly he's progressing like he'd play on the road.
I might as well ask about Josh Norris as well. And it's just status
quo. Yeah, he's a ways away.
Sorry, you talked about a bit on the Castle of Gambrell. Your lines the other night, you wanted to spread it out a little bit. You happy with how it was spread out a little bit?
Well, I think I got a better game out of Joe. Clearly, he made that pass to the Cat on the goal. Joe had a couple breakaways. It does spread it out. And then I got, first time the Gambrell lines played together this year, outside of just a few shifts in Tampa. And I thought they were great. They were able to play against the other team's top line. So I think I got what I wanted to from our forwards.
A couple of games up here now for Jacob Larson. What are you seeing from his game on the ice?
Well, I mean, he's played a lot of games in the league, so he's not a rookie. He's smart. He has good feet. He can move the puck. So I think he's in a perfect spot. If we need him, he goes in. If we don't, he's been in this spot. But I think he played a real smart game the other night, and you could see he's effective.